Hello there. Hi. So this was recorded when I had no voice. Yep. And this is a welcome from me, Candice of Happy Catastrophe. Thank you for joining me in my cabin tonight. I have something that I wanted to show you, and that is I received a big box of gifts from Tara, my friend Tara, and before I had my voice back, I decided to go ahead and open the bits and bobs part of it and then save the books for when I had a voice. So I wanted to show you this. So I opened this about a week and a half ago, and I was so excited. Tara spoils me rotten. She's at 3 Dog Coloring, and she just makes my life all sparkly and bright like so many of you do. The first thing I saw in this package was these stickers from Cloth and Paper, and they're functional stickers. There's emojis there, arrows, all kinds of things. I was going to look this up by that QR code later to try to figure out what this was, because I'd never heard of this company, but the company looks really cool, Cloth and Paper. And I loved those stickers. I love this plastic envelope. I thought that was really interesting. It looks like it could be maybe a seasonal box that you get, Tara. Is that what you got? And you gave me these stickers out of it? I absolutely love them. I will use them for sure because I'm doing lots of journaling work right now with stickers. And her knowing that, look what she gave me, an entire pile of stickers. And that Lyrica bookmark gives me some vibes. So let's look at these stickers. They're all these tiny little stickers, perfect for journals and perfect for, I don't know if you want to mark them for trackers or you use them to mark on certain, like I take these and like maybe all the donkeys mean a day that I filmed, and I'll put them on my calendar. So I use these as calendar stickers, as well as journaling stickers. These are gorgeous. Look at them. They look like they're embossed. They're slightly raised. They have a 3D feel to them. Absolutely beautiful. Tara gets the prettiest stickers, I swear. I love it when she sends them to me. And these are nail art stickers. I mean, you could use them as nail art stickers. You stick them on your nails and then put a clear coat or a clear gel coat over them. But I would use them probably in my journals. Although there's nothing saying I wouldn't use them on my nails or on some press-on nails. I could add this artwork to it. But I think I like them in my journals better. So that's why there's, 5 or 6 of the same kind, is because they're going on your nails. But they're 3D. A lot of them are 3D. Look at I was really enamored with those deer. And they've got a neat feel to them. So these are fun. You'll be seeing these especially in my reading journal. I think you'll be seeing these. These dinos, I loved this pack. This was probably one of my favorite packs. I mean, come on. Like fluorescent dinos, that's the best. So colorful. I'd rather use them in my journals than waste them on my nails where I won't be able to see them forever because eventually those nails have to come off. So yeah, and then this last pack here was some pastels. Aren't they pretty? But look at all the spaceships, like there's stars and planets and clouds. I thought that was really, really cool. This would be good for using in my calendar in September for Spacetember. Look at those aliens. This is fantastic. I'm so excited about these. I love the combo of aliens and space and pastel. I think that's really neat. So that's the stickers that Tara gave me that I absolutely adore, this whole pile. Look at them all. Tons. I'm going to have so much fun using them in my spreads going forward, in my journals, and on my calendaring especially, and especially in my reading journal. So, yay, that's great. All right. So what else? There was also some more in this package that wasn't books. And what I'm going to bring out next are these rings. Now, these are the rings that I love to make. Someone was asking me how I use them because they're not rings. They're called discs, planner discs. And so if you're looking for them, that's probably the keywords you'd want to use is planner discs. And basically you have to make keyhole punches on your what they call, I think they call keyhole punches. And I have a punch machine that does that. And yeah, I was really excited how hard they were. And they are beautiful. They're absolutely perfectly made for the keyhole punch, and then you slide the papers onto them or push the papers onto them. So papers, you basically create the journal by putting the discs in the holes of the papers. So it's interchangeable. It's like a happy planner. If you've seen a happy planner, you can pull the pages out, right? And put the pages back in and put different pages back in. So that's how you make them. There's no actual rings and there's no spine. You just put holes in your papers and put these rings in the holes and you make your own journal. So it works out really well. I do like to make a front and a back, which would be pages that are laminated, but the same concept. Put these keyhole punch holes in them and just slide them onto the discs. It works really well in that you can detach your coloring page and color it and then just put it right back in. I love that. So she sent me those, and I was thrilled to get them. They can work for also as, if I don't use them all in one book, I can save them for backups when one breaks in another book. So that's awful nice too. And I love that they were clear because they'll match any color of page that I put on it. This is what, this is the note she sent me. There's Tara. And I think she's referring to the books that I have not yet opened. So I'm going to be opening those with you tonight because I have my voice back. But we did get this one opened. Now, she sent a series of these. Ruth's coloring. Now, these were outside of the wrapping. So we're going to open the wrapped books tonight. But there were a couple that were outside of the wrapping. And they're these Ruth's. This must be someone she's found on Etsy. It's a colorist that she's found at Ruth's Coloring. I think she bought them off Amazon, actually. This woman has such a sense of humor. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love these coloring books. And she told me that she meant to buy them in the square format, but she accidentally bought these in the 8x10 format. So she gave those to me. So I guess they do come in square format if you want them smaller. This one is Over the Moon. This is about, a cow in space. I think the cow, if I'm trying to remember, because when I did this a couple of weeks ago, the cow gets abducted. Yeah, so it is Amazon printed. I was pointing to myself. The book belongs to me. And here it is. She's a cheese-making cow. Bovie is her name, of course. And she gets abducted by aliens, and this is her life before, during, and after that. And let me tell you, it's not for children. There are some pages that are a little dark. So, but yet she finally jumps over the moon on the end because she just feels drawn back to the stars. She jumps over the moon and she finds peace. So these are her three friends, the cat, the bee, and the mouse. You can name them yourself. I tell you, you're going to like this colorist. This artist, she thinks of different things than we normally are used to. I absolutely love a checklist because coloring in those stars and checking off those pages give me a huge dopamine fix, and I love it. This is Bovie, and she's producing milk and making cheese, and this is her life pre-abduction. It's a pretty easy going, fun life. Here she is taking care of the cheese in her sterile cheese making place. What's amazing to me is that cheese actually looks like a moon, doesn't it? Maybe it's foreshadowing. So she's being foreshadowed now. She's out and, there's her bee friend. She loves her bee. She's got, one of those plastic honey bears full of honey. So this is all before abduction. And she's just enjoying herself. And I've been thinking that, I'm just trying to tell you that I love honey. I do. I love honey. I eat local honey, and I absolutely love it. So she's out picking apples, and see where it looks like she's standing in a puddle? There are some artists that do that to indicate shade. So it's probably just shade, not actual puddle. Almost looks like that apple has legs and it's running away, doesn't it? But she's got her bee friend. She's got her mouse friend in her pocket. She's getting ready to sell her cheese. And she's an artist. And I really like that page. I thought that was a lot of fun with her tongue sticking out like she's really concentrating. I love the heart on her forehead. And I'm considering, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to make her the exact same color every page or change up her colors, but I'm considering making her pink, tan, and white. I thought that would be pretty. But here's her charcuterie board. It's all cheeses and fruits, and some honey spreads. And not sure why she's taking a bath, but I absolutely love bath photos because I love to do the bubbles and do the colors of the bubbles. But she's in there with her rubber ducky. So she's just having a normal life. This is all pre-abduction life. And I'm glad she does keep herself clean. This, all I could think of was that she partied too hard and she crashed outside. Like too much cheese, too much milk. Her cat friend, they all just sort of look like they passed out from the party. Although I think she's sleeping on hay. Yeah, she probably does sleep outside, right? She's a cow. And then in the night, she gets abducted. So here's the abduction. I love the outline around her. I think it'll be fun to make it like glowing green and stuff, or make her like yellow with a green glow outside, or vice versa. And of course, her cheese is getting abducted with her, but there she goes up into the forest, past the trees, into a spaceship. Yeah. Now, this is where they're cutting her open. It's like, this is really, really dark. I don't like this. It's an operation they're doing on her. And I mean, Ruth went there. And look, I think that is liquid that's down below. Like, I don't know. You could make it blood. It's just awful. Yeah, I don't like this page at all. Like, is that blood? I'm wondering, is that... Yeah, I don't know what that stuff is. It's like, this could be really gory, or it could be totally benign, but I'm not crazy about it. But then they have this patch to her suit. Obviously, hopefully she has her Band-Aid on. Jack just wanted to get involved there for a minute. He saw something outside. But yeah, it looks like she's being returned to Earth here. She's not well. Things have been done to her. And so this is the next morning, I'd like to think. And she's just back to normal. Like, I don't think she's remembering anything right now. But I love the advertisement for her cheese on the back of that newspaper, by the way. But she's just having her breakfast and wondering what in the world happened. Everything seems to remind her or be I don't know, foreshadowing or hints, like, why is this alien on the television pointing to her? Like, she has some sort of connection, or the aliens are trying to remind her or something. You can make whatever you want. She finds herself drawn out to the extraterrestrial highway, which, a tourist thing. But I'd like to think she doesn't know why she's being drawn out to these places. But here she is going out there. I love this viewpoint where she's in the car and you see her eyes in the mirror and her cup is right there. I think it's really cool. She stops at the Area 51 cafe. I originally thought that was an abduction happening outside. Then I realized it was a mobile. It's a hanging mobile on the inside of the cafe. So she's, out at Nevada somewhere. She's going up the extraterrestrial highway, stopping at the tourist spots, the cafe, having her, hopefully she's not having a burger and fries. Hopefully she's having a vegetarian. But what a cool, I mean, I love the frog at the counter, and I think this is a really cool cafe. I think it'd be fun to do this page a lot, but I'm not going to make her eating a hamburger because that's just gruesome. And here she is, she's just being drawn now to the stars and the moon. I love the heart on her butt. I love her little butt. She's got all her snacks out there, and she's got a map of the galaxies, and it's like, does she have this yearning she doesn't understand, or does she remember it and she wants to go back? I don't know. Oh, no, she doesn't remember it. Look at that. She's an abductee, and she's trying to piece things together because she has these strange memories. Yeah, I like her pockets on her pants. I thought they were cute. I want to make that like those red strings and the tacks, like when they're trying to put together stories of a serial killer or something. And again, her little bug friends. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing a lighting effect right here. I think that'll be really cool. Make it look really dark, and the only light is coming from that overhead light. Yeah, I think that'll be really neat. Jack is being super noisy. He's drinking, he's licking, he's barking, he's chewing. He's doing everything he can to get into this video. And here, I think look at her star pen. I think she's thinking about building a rocket, maybe? If I remember right, is she building a rocket? She's building something. It looks like the glasses give it away. Maybe she's just studying space travel. I kept thinking there was 2 pages there. And now she's just painting a mobile. All the planets. She's totally become obsessed. She's not making cheese anymore, that's for sure. And I feel bad about that. I want her to be back to her regular life, but this is her life now. She's building a rocket ship. Notice there's no engine, though. Not sure how that's supposed to fly. It's just, a barrel and some other parts, metal parts attached to it. But she looks happy. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. And here, that I'm liking that some of them are circular and framed, kind of like a Matchstick Mouse page. And some of them are more rectangular shaped, but don't have an actual framing. And how it's all different. You could pick what you like. I love these round ones. Boy, she can do anything, can't she? Now she's blowing glass. But how many times have you been able to color a page of a cow blowing glass? I would hazard maybe never. So I think this is great. And here she is. Musa. Musa is the name she gave herself. I think. Musa. Yeah. So she is heading to space. I don't remember if her buddies go with her or not. But look at that. That's a tire on the outside. Oh, look at the top of her spaceship. It has a weather vane. Her 3 friends are there to see her off. Look at her. Her eyes have hearts in them. And there she goes. This one would be fun because you could make that fire any color you want. It's just, like a propelling fluid, fuel, smoke, whatever. She's heading to the stars and she's happy. And then, hopefully still tethered to her spaceship, she actually ends up being able to go over the moon. So I'm going to pretend that string is a big long tether. And that she didn't just launch herself on a one-way trip over the moon. Yeah, that's that string there. It doesn't have to be a tether. It could just be part of the galaxy because it's not necessarily tied onto her. But I'm going to say it is because I don't want this to be sad. And that's the last page. Yeah, I was like, what the hey? This is the strangest book ever. It's super strange. But the illustration style is so good. I don't know what I'm making up a whole story and sign there. But it's It's different. It's strange. A message to you from Bovie. I don't know where that takes you. Real cheese? Pictures of real life cheese? I don't know. I have yet to try it, so maybe we'll have to try that together at some point. See where that takes us. I don't know. In my cheese catalog, Bovie's Cheese, you'll get to color my homemade favorites. Oh, so maybe that's more coloring pages. And then here's some more books of hers and coloring pages. If you go to her website, it looks like you could download some pages. I think I've seen the Just a Tad books, and I really like them. But that's her there, and I thought it was absolutely brilliant. So I was really excited to see the next one, which if you might guess, it's another Ruth's coloring. See, here's where Tara tells me that she meant to buy the square ones, but she ended up buying these on accident, so she gave them to me. This one is by far my favorite. In fact, it's one of my favorite books in my entire collection right now. Boom Goes Nothing. This is all about a cockroach who survives the end of the world, because of course a cockroach would. It's absolutely freaking hysterical. Oh my God. So she's this very droll cockroach. I think I really like that page right there. I think that's pretty awesome. She's basically the only thing left on planet Earth. I love it that you write your name in a gravestone. I just now noticed that. That's hysterical. So here we are. An atomic bomb wiped all life. But Raid, her name is Raid. Is that not hysterical? Raid is still here and she couldn't care less. I don't know if it translates to every country, but here Raid is a bug spray that kills bugs. So she's just here for the snacks and maybe a bit of peace. With no one left to judge her, she's surviving the apocalypse in her own way. She keeps on living when everyone else is long gone. So there's kind of like little stories to these books. So she has friends, but one of her friends is a dust bunny. There's Raid. And the other one is, I don't remember what that one is. Oh, another little bug, I think. That's a dust bunny. And that one comes along right away. Look at the little atomic bombs on the sides. And then the other one comes along later, and I think it's another bug. I think she's a bug. Anyway, so that's Raid. Yeah, I just now realized that was a dust bunny. I thought that was so funny, and I don't know what that is. I'm thinking it might be another bug like Raid is. And then here, of course, is the dopamine-infused list that you can check off when you do your pages in the midst of some apocalyptic smoke, which I think is brilliant. There's Raid, not impressed with the boom. I love that this bug is like so droll. It's like, whatever, bring it. I'm surviving. I just gave you the sign for ha 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 in American Sign Language because I think that's funny. I love the look. And this is kind of what Raid went through, the first initial explosion. I think that's the cover, right? Yeah, I think it is. And then, Raid is somewhat radioactive. There isn't anything left. The fallout. This one's called the fallout. So there's kaboom, the blast hits, and the fallout. And then we go into somehow alive. Everyone is gone. And she goes to just her best life. So this is the fallout. Everything's toxic. Everybody's dead except Raid. And there she is. Poor Raid. Waking up, considering what's next. I think it's hysterical because every single one of these pages tells a story. Like I could color that and post that on Instagram, and I think you'd all figured out what was happening here. Again, that droll little face sitting there over coffee in a newspaper with everything on fire. It's so good. It's just so well drawn. You immediately know what's going on. You know, and here are all these like trash, sweets, leftover stuff. Ray's just eating it. I love that Ray somehow found some t-shirt and shorts. Again, another one that just tells the entire story right there. This is hysterical. Riding in a donut, drinking whatever sludge you're also swimming in. Everything is just apocalyptic. Those clouds look like they're screaming. Oh, this one was called barbecue, and I couldn't figure out why. Those are gummy bears. But of course, if you cook them over candlelight, they just melt. Basically, Raid is leading her best life, getting to eat nothing but candy. That's all candy. I mean, come on. If I survived the apocalypse, I eat nothing but candy now. She goes watch TV and all there is snow. Okay, that is hysterical. I don't know what it is she's eating. It must just be popcorn. She's living her best life, really. Oh, look, she got dressed up to go shopping. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Nobody's alive. She can basically just take whatever she wants. I love the shopping bag or the purse, I guess it is. This whole thing is just so funny. So she's in New York? Yeah, she's probably got an I Heart New York shirt on. She's basically sightseeing, looking at the Statue of Liberty, who has eyes like a bug. Like out on the island or something. Everything's toxic. But she's basically going around enjoying her life now. I would have fun with the skies on these, I think. Make them all different colors. She goes to the museums. These are great. These are, the Venus and the girl with the pearl earring, and these are all just like famous paintings, but done in cockroach style. Takes herself camping because she can. It looks like the fallout's clearing out a bit, but I think I'm going to make all of the skies in these really toxic looking greens and purples and blues, but make them really like sickly. Green and yellow, maybe. That would be good. Oh, she's got little hearts shining in her pupils too, just like Bovie the cow did. I love that detail. That's a really neat page. She's riding her own bull, but the bull is a skeleton as well. It's a skull head. That's a nice touch. And I like that she's going, woo. Oh, yeah. So this isn't the real outdoors. She's on a stage somewhere. Oh, that's perfect. Where did she get these ideas? I'm going to have her in an empty bar riding a bull. I'm going to have her go and do some sunbathing. Okay, we used to have those. Those were mirrored. I was too cheap to be able to buy one. I was too poor. So we took cardboard and we covered it with tinfoil and we held it in front of us like that just so we could bounce the rays off and get our faces super tan. We didn't know shit about skin cancer. This was the 80s. You lived forever in the 80s. I love it. This is great. So again, I would make that sky really weird looking, toxic looking. Here she is watering things. What is that little explosion to the right of her? Oh, maybe it's just the top of some sort of, what's it called? SPF 0 Mutant Gardening. So she's gardening. Maybe it's just a giant vegetable of some sort, and that's just the top of it. That just happens to look like an explosion, like a giant piece of broccoli or something, giant carrot. And I love the face. The face is so good. It's like, wah, wah. And now I'm doing this. And again, the skies being so consistently messed up are just the best part. Now here, it's like she's up in the sky catching a falling star. I have no idea what she's doing here, but she's got a little jacket on. It looks like she's up in space, up above the clouds, catching a star, maybe. I mean, she can do anything she wants. Here she's sweeping things out, and she makes a new friend. Literally. A dust bunny. What a tongue-in-cheek. Yep, she makes her new friend. Oh, and I'm drinking water. I guess I was showing you I was drinking water. I'm not sure. No, I'm not drunk. I'm just drinking water, enjoying a coloring book about a cockroach that outlived the apocalypse and now is making dust bunny friends. Yep. Look at that. Da bomb. Oh my God. The palm trees have skulls instead of coconuts. The sky again is weird. She's driving along with her dust bunny friend. Don't you think this is fantastic? I think it would be really good. I kind of agree with Tara that it would be really nice in a square format because you wouldn't be using so much of your alcohol markers and stuff. It should be smaller. And I think it's really, but then again, it would also be squished a little bit too. So I don't know. I might try using gel sticks and things like that for these big spaces, so I'm not using up my markers. Happy birthday to the dust bunny, maybe? Or to her. She's holding the present. It's kind of sad. Nobody there but a dust bunny to celebrate with. The dust bunny has been dressed up like a bomb, like a nuclear bomb. And she is an alien, dressed up like an alien, maybe? No, she's a stick of dynamite for Halloween. She's a stick of dynamite. And she dressed up the dust bunny as an explosion. And they're trick-or-treating in a graveyard. I love the way that she's already drawn, like with bubbles and ghosts and stuff. She draws just lighter behind it already, so you don't have to lighten up the lines. So yeah, right there. I love that it's already looks like it's a bubble in front of a structure. The lines are lighter, so you don't have to do much to that, but add alcohol marker, basically. I love it. She did it with the moon craters, too. Oh, no. Oh, no. See, I think this is all posed. I really don't think Dust Bunny's alive. I think this is just all posed. And I love it to put a bow tie on Dust Bunny and boom, Raid put on a suit with tails. Not sure if the tails are actual tails or her wings, but and yeah, you see the lighter for the drapery of the tablecloth. You see the lighter line work. I really like that. I think this will be a really fun one to do, especially with the different light sources, with the hanging lights and the candle lights and the star lights. I think that'll be fun. What's happening here? She in bed not feeling good? Or just sleeping it off? There's a dust bunny. Got some nice lights. There's the snow on the TV as well. What is on the stove that's cooking that we're not paying any attention to? Not sure. Not sure. Look at all the pillows she's got. Maybe she's just not well, and that's some sort of like herbal diffusing on the stove. Oh, it's Christmas. And look, she tied a stick horn antler onto, put an explosion instead of a star on the tree. And the dust bunny has a one horn, like the dog in The Grinch. And see all the lighter lines that are for the filaments and stuff of the lights? I just think that's brilliant. Yeah. What a fun page. And here comes, oh, she's a ghost. He's not so, Raid, she or he, is not so impressed. Wants to know, what are you? Because there's a big skull there. And this is a ghost bug. So is Raid really alone now? Is there another sentient being with them? Is this a dream sequence? Could be. It's actually a setup for another book. Yeah, I was surprised. I think it's going to be a setup for another book. I want more. I was complaining. I want more. What happens next? Oh, wow. These books are just absolutely delightful. And, of course, they're friends with Susie Slug, who's another artist I absolutely love. And I love this story that Susie Slug told her. You know what the world needs? A cockroach coloring book about a roach who survives a nuclear blast. And she didn't want to make it, so I did. And then she's advertising for Susie Slug there, too. Susie Slug makes some fantastic coloring books. I don't think I have any of them. I've seen flip-throughs, and I've seen them online, and I keep meaning to pick them up. They are really, really cute. So, yes, Tara, this was a superb gift. I absolutely love this book like nobody's business. This is one of my favorite books in my entire collection. It's so hysterical. I would never have thought I would own a coloring book about a cockroach that survived the end of the world. But here we are. And now I think I'm going to have to start collecting Ruth's coloring books. But I think I will try the smaller version next to see if that's a little more manageable than being square. But I'm also thinking I'll go on her website and just download some pages because I like doing that. Then I can print them on my own paper and such. So I am loving up this book so much. Thank you so much. I'm going to get off here and we are going to open the rest of your wonderful gift live because I now have a voice back. So I'll be right back. Okay, so that was the previous opening of her gift. I opened that while I was sick because I really just needed to pick me up so badly. Thank you, Tara. Your present came at the perfect time. A few of you sent me gifts while I was sick, and it helps so much. I will absolutely be going through these in very soon, some upcoming videos. But we're going to finish out Tara's gift in this one. I now can have something of a voice, so we're going to finish opening it up together. Now, as you can see, we can peek on this first book. So let me set these down. And these were purchased she made for me. Oh my gosh. So that bookmark that said Lyrica was definitely a giveaway. She went shopping. And yes, I want to do, oh, this is a color by number? Mandala? I didn't. I did not know that. Oh my God. Yes, can we do something out of this? I freaking love color by numbers, and I have several of them in that whip pile. And I have a couple that are left over from last month that weren't in the whip pile. They're just going to be carried over, and we're going to go over the stuff that I'm carrying over. This is lovely because these are beautiful colors, but not too many of them. And I can tell kind of who some of these characters are. Have I seen any finished pages from this book? Are there finished pages in the back? Yes. Oh my gosh, look at the colors. So these do not have black lines, although you could add them if you wanted to. Oh, they're so pretty. See, I will use Languo gel pens and such for them, except all these big spaces, which are all one color, I will probably use acrylic paint for, or some kind of paint, because I don't want to use up a paint pen. Oh my gosh. Look at this one of Jafar. I love that. Of course, I love the... Okay, let's do this for real. We'll go over these. I'm just like not even seeing if I'm in the shot. Oh, wow. The New Heroes? I don't know that one. Oh, oh. I love these. Look at the bright. I'm sorry, I'm speechless. I'm just looking at these colors. Oh my gosh. They're gorgeous. How are they this colorful and yet they look somehow retro, vintage? Maybe because they don't have the black lines. Oh, this one of Ursula. They're kind of Art Nouveau in a way, aren't they? Especially with this filigree stuff. Oh, they're beautiful. This one of Cinderella is gorgeous. I don't think I've seen Soul. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of these. Seen you, Sleeping Beauty. Oh, is she adorable? Oh, I'm going to make some of these sparkly. You know, if you ever want to add sparkle to one of these color by numbers, just like take this green and use a sparkly version of it. Like, you know, Hoo Hoo Sparkle or, you know, acrylic or a Languo Sparkle, something sparkly, and you'll add sparkle to your... I know we don't think about that, making one of the colors a sparkly color, or even one of the colors, but only when it's used in a certain places sparkly. It adds a lot to your color by numbers, let me tell you. Is this going red? Alert Rouge. Indestructibles, I love them. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, look at Sassy. You know, Tinkerbell. Wow. I've never seen Luca. You know, so many people don't like Hercules. I loved Hercules. I thought Hercules was great. And I never saw this one. Wow. Oh, and these are just the perfect size, aren't they? Perfect for those... for both the skinny and the larger size, the 1 millimeter and the 7.7 millimeter Languos. Because those 1 millimeters just roll, and they're perfect for this size. And then when in the tiny little ones, oh, I just love it. Oh, I can't wait to do this. Yes. Yes. Maybe we could do one of these right away. Because I'm definitely going to want to get started in it. Maybe even tonight. Okay, so there's mandalas. Then, what else is in here? Oh, holy hell. Look what you did, Dara. You got the Sorcières book. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I first saw this on, used to be Coloring Biker Mama. Now it's Nesting and Questing. And Yolanda, she had this. And then I think Vera had it at Zoo Vera Art. And then I think then I just started seeing it everywhere. And oh, this one is so much fun. No, it's not a color by number. But look at it. It reminds me a lot of, who's the artist? Helen Kanak. Right there. That's the artist. And this one reminds me a lot of the spooky school. The one that's a university, and it's the same. Her artistry is very similar, but it's a little more anime. That is cute. What I love about this book is the dynamics. It's like the posing, the faces, they're so good. It's such a mood. It's such a vibe. Now, these are single-sided, but the paper, these are double-sided, but the paper is phenomenal. I wouldn't want to use alcohol marker on this anyway because the paper is just too thick. I would use paint, Inktense, Neocolor 2s, probably a lot of paint I'm going to use. Gel pens, acrylic pens, and then you can use pencils. I do love pencils. I just don't have my hands hurt when I use them, and they take so long. But watercolor paint would be great with pencil on top. This is adorable, this one here. So I might try that. I like to do my Himi gouache with pencil on top, as well as my Gravy watercolors with pencil on top. And then just watercolors and paint with no pencil anywhere. This is cute. Oh my God, this book is so underrated, and it's so under the radar. I think it's because you have to get it from Lyrica or French Amazon. It's adorable. And it's just the right amount of cartoony anime and just the right amount of cuteness. It's kind of like Witch Cat Spooky, the Spooky Cat ones. It's just the right amount of everything to make it really fun. And I kind of like it that there's no backgrounds, because you don't need to add one. I wouldn't do a background for this. I'd just do her. But if I wanted to, I could. It'd be fun to have a stencil of some sort. Oh, and then they have ones where they're framed in like that. It's kind of Studio Ghibli too, isn't it? Doesn't it kind of remind you of that? Is it Ghibli or Ghibli? Ooh, it's so cute. Look at this little character. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. Oh, I knew I'd love this. Okay, I want to do one of these. I'm going to have a hard time deciding. Oh my gosh. Because they're all so good. Just the whole posing that this artist does. I can guarantee, though, I would prefer not to do one with a whole bunch of books. This many books, okay. But I'm not a fond color of books, which makes the new Maria Trolle one totally not attractive to me, which is awesome because I have a lot of books and I need to save my money. And it's always good when I see a book that's like, okay, I don't have to have that one. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. Oh my God, are you a marshmallow? You're probably just a mushroom, but you look like a marshmallow to me. That is cute. Look at this face. Just absolutely adorable. These characters. Oh, I hope you guys are all able to get this book because the paper is like cardstock. And the drawing, a real artist drew this. It's fantastic. Oh, quirky and fun and cute. It's different from anything else. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this big fat broom. I just love everything about these pages. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is in my collection. Oh, Tara, you're just making dreams come true, aren't you? Oh, this is even more perfect in person. This book. Oh, where would I start? Every single page is... And the fact that look at this. And look at it makes a heart with the branches. It's just so cute. Oh my gosh, it just gets better and better. And yet, and to have it on good paper. We deserve good paper. Oh, wow. I love the way she did this hair. Oh, this is so neat. That's a wonderful dragon. Chinese style, Asian style dragon. But it looks like it might have feathers or leaves. You could make them either. I'm so into this book, I'm not even checking to make sure it's in frame. Oh, she's cute. Her giant glasses and all her Band-Aids. Oh. I love this book. Look at all the happy birds. Look at those happy birds up there. Oh, here they are. This book makes me so happy. Coming off of a month of being sick, a month. I first got sick May 3rd, and it was the first week of June before I had a voice back and could actually function. It seemed like it's just the last few days, and I still lose my voice really easy. That's adorable. I want to have fun with all those light sources. Oh, that's fun. I want to say she's seeping and she's not sad. She just found a good spot to sleep. Oh, she's cute. So yeah, it's been a long 4 weeks. And just to be reminded that someone out there loves me is just, oh, you don't know, it just means so much. This little girl is cute. She's tiny. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love it. Girl and her cat. Look at that fluffy hair. And she's just sitting there with her tea, hot chocolate, looking out the window. This book is so good. Look at these crazy sheeps. Oh, it's amazing. And I just love it. Everything is alive and sentient and all the little attention to details. I mean, she's got rings and tattoos and I just love it. Gosh. You know, the composition of these remind me of Denise Klett. You know what I mean? Because, like, I'm always finding ways to use stencils in the background of Denise Klett's because they're just sort of this openness behind them. And it's kind of like that. I mean, the artwork's completely different, but, you know, she has the mermaid and the bird book and the goblin book especially because you can just do anything you want to the backgrounds, and I love that. Looks like the owl's coming in for a landing here. Wow. Again, well, that one's completely different. The imagination, like, what would make you come up with this idea? I love the way she does hair. Oh, that's adorable. Little witch in her pajamas outside. Oh. thought I had 2 pages. It's just really thick paper. I think this artist has a couple of different styles, and she's flipping back and forth between them. That is adorable. That's like a Halloween one, isn't it? Oh, I love that with the dream catcher behind her. Yeah. She's very serious. Oh, look at this one. Tara, this is just perfect. This book is wonderful. So much fun. Every page is different. I'm so glad they're slightly different too, and that they are slightly different styles, because, you know, you could get bored if it was all the exact same, but these are all different. Well, you might not get bored, but I do. Look at Mushroom Girl. Oh my God, that one's great. Oh. And another one of these. I want to just take wild colors to this. I love these weird fat frogs. Round frogs. Oh, how adorable. Why are you carrying a plant with you? You carrying your cozy everywhere you go? Yeah. Oh. Just adorable. Something like this would be so fun to just a very simple page. In fact, probably while I was coloring this one, while it dried, I would just do that. That's what I tend to do when I'm using paints, is I just do both pages. Makes it easy. Oh, this reminds me of Usiku here and the Witch Sisters. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of Usiku too in ways. Oh my God, this double page is wonderful, because all of the activities here, and then here is just a few ghosts on this side. Oh, I love it. I love the off-centeredness. And this book is sewn bound and lays completely flat. Oh, you guys, this book is a dream. No, I don't want to do that one. Oh, she's cute and sassy there. That would be fun for United States' 4th of July. Independence Day. Oh, I like that. It's like she fell asleep on a picnic. And then just that. It's so good. 2025. The LaRousse is the publisher. Responsible artiste Melissa Chalot. I thought it was Helen Kanak. I think it is Helen Kanak. This is fantastic. I just love it. Oh my gosh. Tara, this is phenomenal. Oh, I'm so excited about this book. Oh, yay. Oh, I can't believe it's in my collection. It's wonderful. And the paper, it might be the best paper I have in a regular coloring book. That is unbelievable paper. We need to get more books published by this publisher, LaRousse. LaRousse. Oh, you guys want the ISBN number so you can find it? There you go. How about that? It's got a little froggy. Yeah. All right. I need to take a drink of water and a couple deep breaths. And there's 2 more? Oh my gosh, there's more. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Let's look at the rest of this. Oh no. What? I've never even seen this one. It's a Vitraux Grand Bloc. So the Vitraux is the stained glass. And the Grand Bloc I love the Grand Blocs because the paper is amazing. And I don't care that they fall out. They do fall out, but I can totally put these in. Oh, I'm going to bump everything. I can totally put these in Ratatouille. I love Ratatouille. And I love this scene from Ratatouille. I could totally put these in a folder, notebook type thing, you know. Illustration by Mademoiselle Renard. Okay. So, in these stories, it tells examples, you know, Carl's house, Cinderella's blue gown, Judy Hopps. It tells an example of some of the characters that they have here, and that they've got 45 pages created by Mademoiselle Renard on Disney and Pixar films. And it's the one with the sun catcher type stained glass windows. And you could use that they have princesses, heroes, and fairy tale creatures. And that it's like the stained glass that you find in cathedrals and sacred stories. So what they're wanting is to mimic like cathedral style stained glass. And I've got it tilted like this because otherwise it hits into my camera. So hopefully this isn't too bad for you. But look at it. Oh my gosh. I didn't know I guess I knew of a Vitraux 2. So of course there's a Vitraux 1. Wow. And are these single-sided? Yes. Oh, and it's very slick paper. This is perfect for alcohol markers. Absolutely perfect. And alcohol markers will still show the lines underneath them, which is what you want. Oh my gosh. This is giving me so many ideas. Oh my gosh. I have never colored one of these, ever. This is my first Vitraux book. Oh my gosh, look at this one. I want to do this. Maybe I should do an easier one first, though, because this was pretty intricate. Since I have no idea what I'm doing. I am so excited. Oh my gosh, Tara, I'm so excited to get... This is such smooth... This is perfect paper for alcohol markers. This is going to be the best book I have for alcohol markers because I don't have any other books with this kind of slick. It's definitely marker paper. Does it say it's marker paper? I mean, it's like you wouldn't want to use pencils on this at all. It's super duper marker paper. This says basically the same stuff. It says it's got classics plus newer movies. It's going on about the artists. Doesn't say anything about revealing the magic in every page. It doesn't say anything about it being marker paper, but it sure feels like it was deliberate. I mean, this is really smooth stuff. I have a grand block, another grand block that's not Vitraux, and it doesn't have paper like this. Oh, that is, whoa, look how intricate this is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. These are awesome. Okay, maybe I should start with something like this to kind of get me going with how to do these. I need to see some of these done by some of you, see how you guys did them. That's a crazy looking dog. This is one that I think I actually saw this one. The Day of the Dead, I think it's called, or something like that. But I don't remember. It wasn't very memorable to me. Oh my God, the mouse detectives, right? I love it. Oh, yeah, I've never seen this one. Encanto. Oh, but it's a beautiful page. I keep thinking I do have two. I do have two. They're very slick. The rescuers. Oh, you never see the rescuers. It's so rare to see them. Starting to see more and more images from these Disney ones of the old ones, like the rescuers. Rescuers is one of my very favorite Disney movies. So harsh, though. By today's standards, it's pretty rough. I mean, wow. What the villain, what Madame Medusa does to that little girl. This is the Fantasia. Really fun. Really fun. One of the Cars ones. I never saw them. Oh, Hercules, Hercules. Again, it's hard to flip. It's a brand new book. Oh, Cinderella. Now, this one would be fun to do. Yeah. So, oh, whoa, yeah. And then with the, oh, yeah. Then we need all the characters of Cinderella. Oh, this is so neat, too. I'm so excited. Oh, is this going red? I'm so excited about this. Sleeping Beauty? No, Beauty and the Beast. Oh, these pages are wonderful. Even with them not being Vitraux, they'd be wonderful pages to color. But the fact that they're Vitraux makes them even more exciting. I get too sad at Dumbo and Bambi, and Disney had a thing about losing your mother. Oh. Did you notice that? There's very little friendly mothers. They're all evil stepmothers, evil witches, single dads. You lose your mother right in the beginning. It's a Disney thing. Frozen. I only saw the first Frozen, so I don't know some of these images. And I don't know if I saw this or I've just seen so many images from the bear ones that I think I've seen it. The Hunchback. Oh, this was such a good movie. Such a good movie. Up. You guys like this one? Because I just loved it. I don't know. I've never seen Lilo and Stitch. So I've never seen any of the spin-offs either. I didn't know Stitch was an alien until last September. I thought he was just a stuffed animal that came to life. Is this Atlantis? Something like that? Boy, they have a page from every movie, don't they? This is Mulan. I think. That looks like the bug from Bug's Life, but I don't think it is. I know what this is, but I can't remember. Not one I've seen before. Is it Pocahontas? No. I don't know. Peter Pan. Yay! Oh my gosh. I think it would be kind of hard to draw these and put the lines where they make sense. I love this movie. Is this Frozen again? Oh no, this is yeah. No. I can't remember what this is. So bad. So bad. Monsters Inc. Maybe? There. This is Brave. Oh, I like this. That's really neat. Oh, Tara, this is so exciting. Oh my gosh. I will color this movie, whether it's Finding Dory or Finding Nemo. I like them both, and I will color them all day long. Wasn't Ellen DeGeneres amazing as Dory? She really stole the show. Robin Hood. God, I haven't seen this in so long. I really need to, because I remember I liked every single character in this one. I need to see that again. Another one I haven't seen. I don't know what this is. Lion King? Lion King. I hate those hyenas. They were so mean. That's Pocahontas. I never saw this one. Toy Story. Those were all great voices, weren't they? Okay. One of my favorite newer ones, Ratatouille. I've seen this, I can't count how many times I've seen it. And I love it when he's driving him with his hair. I love everything about this movie. I love the bad guy. I love the storyline. I love the love scenes. I mean, I love all of it. I liked this one. I only saw the first one. A crazy chicken. I have a chicken that looks just like that. I love The Rock as Maui. I think he's great. Never saw this. Wall-E. Never saw it. I haven't seen the latest one that has anxiety and the newer characters in it. Disgust. I only saw it with the original, and my favorite character was Sadness. When Sadness is being drugged down the hallway and everything she touches turns blue. Oh my God, that scene is so good. But there's a bunch of new characters. Like this one's new. I can't remember what that one is. She's new. I don't know any of these new characters. The newest one I had was Anger. So I guess I need to watch the newest Inside Out. Love Zootopia. There was a second one. I never saw it either. I think there was, but I think it recently came out, didn't it? I've seen Zootopia a lot. I like that one. The music behind that one's really good. Don't know what this is. No idea. Yay! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, Tara, this is so cool. I guess I've seen Vitraux 2. Was it a grand block? Maybe? Or is this brand new? Wait, it should tell me, right? It should tell me what year it is. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Not here. 2026. Oh, it's brand new. Then no, there probably isn't a second one. Probably the second Vitraux that I know of is not a grand block then. Oh, wow. This is cool. Okay, now I want to start on this one because I can use my alcohol markers and everything on it. And I can't wait to try this paper. It's perfect for alcohol markers. Oh, they'll blend so nicely on it. I'm so excited, Tara, but there's still one more book left. Oh my God, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What is this one? What? What? Why does it look so familiar? Walter the Lonely Ghost? What? Walter the Lonely Ghost and Spooky Friends official coloring book. What is this? By Catherine Blower? What? You're going to have to tell me about this. Walter, Freya, Artie, and the other cute ghosts in a variety of environments across the season. 30 spooky illustrations. Wait, this is not... Catherine Blower Designs. There's her Instagram and such. How did you get this? You must have bought this from her website. An illustration graduate from West Midlands, several on-site sites, several media sites. And this is her ghost series, Walter the Lonely Ghost. Was a character created at first just as a means to create a spooky but vintage feel to an autumn illustration. But now Walter's become her main body of work. He's a ghost who cannot remember who they once were, so wanders in search of lost memories of time forgotten. Music inspires her as well as nature. Also, seasonal landscape palettes and TV and films such as Over the Garden Wall and Studio Ghibli. Oh my gosh, I love Over the Garden Wall so much. Look at this. Look at this interesting cover. Well, Catherine Blower. Tara, how did you find this? It's really well put together. Walter the Lonely Ghost. Oh, I love that. Again, this reminds me of spooky school, spooky university. Reminds me of that. And it's very slick. Oh, tell me it's one-sided, please. It is! Oh my God, because alcohol markers. This is another slick paper, the alcohol. It's got a little more tooth than the other one did, but it's still very slick. So you could use markers on it. But I think there's enough tooth, especially if you put something down basing it, that you could also use pencils if you wanted. Oh, but it's so thick, super thick, you could use paint as well. Oh, why is he sad? He's got a picture of ghosts there. Oh, he's developing all these pictures. Doesn't know who he is. Yeah, is this the same? No. I need to compare it to that other book and see if it's published. Wait, is this a self-published? Looks like it is. Yeah, it's like she had this published. Oh my gosh, she did such a good job. This is phenomenal. The paper is great. I love the composition of that. Jack, lay down, honey. Oh, look, he's looking at little tiny snails. Can you see little tiny snails? Oh, I like these. They're very quirky and strange. It reminds me a bit of Autumnal Woods book too, with the big open space and then the, very heavy detailed on one side. Oh my God, that's a ghost in the midst of strawberries. I would have so much fun though with gel sticks in here. Speaking of gel sticks, we're going to play with gel sticks next to round out this video. I would definitely play with gel sticks on this because gel sticks would just blend beautifully on this. Probably Neo 2s would as well. Ink tints would be beautiful. Watercolor pencils would be nice. I mean, it's very thick, very slick paper. So anything that you want to blend on page. Oh, I love this. But there's something very solemn and lonely about the way she's drawn this. He is a lonely ghost. It's very architectural too, isn't it? Look at all the lucky cats. I mean, it's creepy. That's creepy. And I love it. I'm so here for it. I love creepy. Push this water away so we can get... Look at that. I love the asymmetry of these. Wow. She really does convey the loneliness and the desolation. I love love this minimalist style. I don't know. It's just really cool. Like, I have no idea how to paint it, how to color this, but I think I would use paint and just experiment with color. What else are you going to do? There's so few elements to color on this. Just have at it. Actually, I think I'd use oil pastels or gel sticks on this. That would be fun. Wow. I absolutely love it that she didn't. I think all that space is intentional. And definitely, yep, oil pastels, gel sticks would be great for those pages. Wow, with very few lines, she really conveys a mood and movement. Like, it feels like the wind is blowing here. It feels cold. Wow. Very quirky and strange. How'd you, I mean, you just know me, Tara. You know that I love this. I love quirky and strange. Especially on great paper. You've got to tell me where you found this. Wow, this book shut me up, didn't it? Now this reminds me of our ghost town that we're working on. I love this. Wow, so many. These books were wildly different. Wildly different. Here's some ghost witches dancing around fire. Again, kind of creepy. Very quiet and very creepy. I want to play with oil pastels, especially my water-soluble ones. Okay, he's got a chicken on his head, and he's holding a chicken. That's a ghost out of my own. And look, there's a friendly ghost there saying, "Hey, how's it going?" But he's really far away. I adore this. That is just strange, isn't it? And it's fascinating. I don't have a clue what to do with all that space, but I want to do something. Wonder if collaging might be fun. Oh, why is he crying? He's a patchwork ghost. Why is he sad? These two ghosts are strange. I think you could really, I mean, there isn't very much to see here, but you could really make quite a story out of those guys. What a weird book. And I love it. Huh. And then just, it's amazing. All of the very bottom heavy. It's always another crying ghost. That must be Walter that's crying. But look at the boats out on the harbor. They're kind of imposing, aren't they? That's like a fleet. I don't know. This seems scary. I love this. It's very melancholy. Again, Walter's getting more and more threadbare, more and more patches. And he cries a lot. But even when he's around other ghosts, he's sad. He just wants to know who he is. They're eating ice cream. He's reading a book on Jaws or something. They're carving pumpkins and eating pizza. I mean, it's creepy. Like, but yet it's in a tropical paradise. It'll be challenging to color this in a way that keeps the creep. Because I definitely don't want it to lose its creepiness. I mean, easier in a page like this, but when they're carving pumpkins on a ocean side, that's weird. He's spilling ink. I just wonder, I'd like to have a conversation with her. Oh, these are cool. These are all much lighter lines, which is really neat. Oh, because you're looking through a window. This is a bookstore or a library. And he's going past it. What in the world is this book? Test page. Yeah, that'll help. This is such thick paper. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go on her Instagram and stuff. Catherine Blower. I love this. See, yeah, this looks collaged. And I think it would be fun to paper piece and collage some of her, to collage some of this and paper piece some of this. I think I'm going to have fun with mixed media on these. These are the perfect pages for mixed media, especially the ones that have big spaces like that and that. Wow. This is like a book of, this is like art. This is this is like an art style. And I can't wait. This is going to push my creativity, and I'm excited about that. Very excited about it. This one and Autumnal Woods book. These two are probably the most ones that will push my creativity because the paper's so good that it can handle anything. I mean, you could even cut the paper and put other things. I mean, you could do anything to this. Wow. Oh, Tara, look, this is amazing. So what an assortment of books. And then, so these are the 4 we opened tonight. And then I also had, when I lost my voice, I have The Boom Goes Nothing and the Bovie the Cow one. That's a lot of different style of books. And I love every single one of them. I would not be able to pick a favorite. They're all amazing, and I can't wait to get started in them. It's really late, and I slept a lot today, so I'm thinking about doing just a color by number. And I do have some color by numbers I need to finish, but I want to try this one. I want to step into it. So maybe I'll do that tonight while I'm laying in bed or something. This is phenomenal. How wonderful. Oh my gosh. Tara, you're amazing. Thank you so much. And like I said earlier, I have other gifts from other people that I need to, and even from Tara, that I need to open up and show you guys. Some I've already opened, some I haven't. They came just recently, and I'm really excited about them, so I will show you them in another video. But while you're still here in the cabin, I would love to do just a wee bit of coloring, and I'd love to finish one of those whips that Poppy and Mom and Dad and we worked on in that last video I had that was really strange. So let's work and finish a whip out before we close this up for the night and we all go to bed. All right, be right back. All right, so I'm going to finish up one of the whips that we chose, that our chicken chose. I guess the chicken doesn't actually choose it. The chicken is just being used to measure the pile. Mom and Dad chose this by random numbers. So this is one that I needed to finish. And as you can see, I've worked on it a lot at work. I added a bunch of Langbo gel pen to it. And I think what I'd like to do now is I'm looking for my I probably put them in a very clever spot. My blending tools, oh, I did put them in a very clever spot, right here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. My camera is starting to crash. I'll be right back. All right, I think this will work. We are going to, I would like to add some distress crayons to it. These are Tim Holtz distress crayons. And I feel like I want to add some different colors to it. That's like a brown gold. It's really dark though. I don't think that's a color I want. I've got my whole, I keep all of them together in a plastic bin like this. Ooh, I like this color. This is one of the newers. A lot of these were gifts. Just telling you now, a lot of this was gifts. And this came in a recent gift. This color did, unraveled, and it's shiny. So let's see what shiny unraveled looks like. I think that's what we're going to go for, the lion. Yes. So the way I like to do this is these are water soluble. However, I just don't think we need to do any water soluble. I don't think we need to add water to this color. We can blend it out. These do dry a little quickly, quicker than some of the others, so you do want to blend it out fairly quickly. But you could put layer upon layer on them. Ooh, I like that color a lot, don't you? It's got some shine to it. Now, I can't get very close, so that's what I use this little one for. A lot of you have asked where I get these blending tools, straight off of Temu. And I would use the search blending tool in your, the only thing is sometimes the ends come off of these little ones and I have to really clamp them down to keep the ends on, but they are super cheap and they last long enough. I do use the smaller ones more than the bigger ones because, you know, it seems like you're always wanting to get right up close to the edge, and I'm not as good with the bigger ones. So the Tim Holtz Distress, every gel stick seems to be made differently, except for the ones that are really no good, like Uli or Orly. I bought those one time. Those basically are like candle wax. They're terrible. But I haven't tried the Meadens, I don't think. I know that they're fairly new out there. But my favorites are these for the unusual colors and sort of the sophistication they bring, and that they blend out really nicely with water. You can use them basically like watercolors. And then the King Art gel sticks I love because they blend the easiest and are the smoothest and dry the fastest. So they're wonderful for certain papers. They're fantastic in mouse guard. At least the first one. I haven't tried them on the second one yet. And then, what's the other one I tend to use? Oh, of course, the Faber-Castell gelatos. Now, those are really bougie and expensive, and they have beautiful shimmeries colors. Their regular colors aren't any prettier than the Tim Holtz, and they are more expensive than all of them. But they have some beautiful shimmery ones. However, I don't use them. I probably use them the least out of the three. So definitely, if you're budget conscious, you don't need gelatos. You can get these for mid-budget, or you can get the King Art gel sticks for a pretty affordable budget, and I love them just fine. They're great. They're just, you know, your pretty typical colors. But there's a lot of them. I think the largest assortment you can buy is it 72? I love them a lot. I probably use them the most. Okay. That's pretty cool for the lions. Now this end is a really scratchy, like a felted felt. Jack, come on, go lay down, buddy. And if I knew where my, oh, there it is. I think you could sharpen it just like you could a stump and use it more like a stump. you at least need to scrape off any coloring you've got on it. Now, this does not blend at all. This end I use for scraping color off of things because it's just too intense. It's too hard to scrape anything. But like getting it off his toenails, yeah. It works good for scraping the wax off of things. Getting it off of, because I got some wax on the lines here and I didn't really want that. Some gel crayon. I didn't really want it up here. But as you can see, color comes off on it. So you have to be very careful and make sure you get all the color off of it. So I find them problematic and I don't use that end very much. I mostly just use this end. Now to clean these, I just dip them in water. And I take one of my, where's a rag? I saw one just recently. I take one of my coloring rags, which I have a million of them. Here it is. I just cleaned up around here, and so of course I can't find anything. And just wipe it clean. And there it's ready to go. Yeah, they're super easy to use. So that was cool. Okay, what do I want to do this headdress? I would think I'd like to do it metallic, but I've already got a metallic in there. What about a metallic black? What about black? What about black? No, I think it'll go into these clouds too much. What about this green? Scorched timber. How about one of the brasses? Forest moss. Where's the brass? Brushed corduroy. Aha! Fallen acorn looks kind of like it might be shiny, but I don't think it is. Oh, yes it is. It is shiny. I think that might be nice. Let's try it. It's going on pretty opaque. These can be pretty opaque. But I think I might like it once I blend it out. Oh yeah. Because I want to be able to see the lines underneath it. And it's got some shimmy stuff in there. Yep. I'm looking for, I really had fun with that video that I did. I know it was weird. Some of you reacted strangely. Was it too much? Was it too much to see my, my fluffy body? Did I dash some of your expectations? Did you enjoy seeing Poppy? He was not sure what the heck I was doing. See, this is another way you can do it. So you can just paint it on with, because the one thing that is a complaint is that these don't sharpen up to a point, but you can just take it off the end with a tool of some sort. You can use a silicone tool. You can use one of these. You can use any tool, really. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. I kind of think I want to do his tongue brown too. Because, you know, he's a skull and shouldn't really have a tongue. Boom. All right. I'm seeing some green spots I missed. Okay. As for these guys down here, I kind of like that brown for the snake. I don't want to add too many colors in this. So I think I'm going to put this brown for the snake. And if your tool gets gunked up, you can always just take your rag and wipe it clean, or even dab it in the water. Super easy. I'm always looking for the easiest way to give a look that I want. Because if something takes too long or is too hard, I'm gonna get bored with it. I'm gonna get tired of it. You want me to scoot you in so you can see better? If I could do that without dumping my camera in my lap. I've got a weird setup today. Obviously one that's not working very well. Yeah, so you could get pretty detailed. I bet you could find even more detailed tools than this. I do have some silicone tools that I got off of Temu that might work, but they are very, very soft. So I don't know if they would work or not, but this is working just fine for me now. So again, lazy, just going to keep going on with this. I haven't decided what to do with his head yet. I'm keeping his head. I like this brown. I got to remember this brown. You know, it's amazing how lazy I'm being today. It's my Saturday, and I'm still in my pajamas, and I slept till really late. So I am having a very lazy day, which translates into me not fixing this camera the way it should be fixed. I do need some more light, though. There we go. I've got it all MacGyvered together because I'm just too lazy to get up. I say lazy, but I am tired. Tell you, I'm much better. I'm much healthier than I was in May. I'm just tired now from what I went through. And going back to work was a shocker. I ended up not missing too many days, actually, though. I don't have enough patience for that. Not too many. Nope. Which meant I went to work sick a lot. Which is what we do in this country. All right. Look at this. That's working out pretty okay. I'm liking my, what's this called? Fallen acorn, but shiny. My shiny fallen acorn snake. He's pretty. Pretty skin. This is a beautiful color. Yeah, this was in a new grouping too. My my secret angel for these beautiful gel crayons sent me some shiny sparkly ones. I hadn't seen them before. They're smaller packs and they're a little more expensive, of course, because they're special. And they're beautiful. I love every single one of them. So I've been using them a lot. These sparkly ones. They just, I can't remember the term. Pearlescent maybe is the word that Tim Holtz uses or Ranger uses that makes these. Pearlescent maybe. But they are shimmery. Now, see, I wasn't too careful about not getting it on this yellow because I knew I could scrape it off with this thing, whatever this end is. All right. What do we do with the head? Do we maybe do the top of it one color and then the cheeks a lighter color? I don't want to lose the definition. Maybe that? What if we put a little bit of this stuff? And just sort of blended it together just to add some lightness to his face. I guess that works. Again, this is, I missed a part. Again, this is not a masterpiece. But I like doing this non-masterpiecey. I don't think Ellen Roberts' drawings need to be masterpiecey. I'm going to take this. Can you still see it? No. I'm going to take what's left over dark on here and maybe give this guy some shadows. Just take what little bit is left on this blending tool. Give him some, so he doesn't look quite so fleshy. Yeah, That looks better. Okay, do we just leave the skulls white? Boop, 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 boop. I don't think so. I think that looks funny. I think we take a nice light something. Dried marigold? No, if I remember right, that's really orange. Antique linen. Let's see what color that is. Maybe we could just take it right off this paper. And with a little bit of brown that's left on this thing, make it like a light brown. Oh, that's the other thing you can do with these is you could put them on a palette and mix them. Like, this is a pretty smooth palette. This is a gouache palette. But you could put them, a rougher palette would work better, like the Crayon Dash one. Well, now his skull pretty much looks like his body, and that's fine. Let's make his skull the same way. I'm not worrying too much about this. I like the way it's going, though. I think it's going to look fine. Just put a little bit of color. Okay. All right, everything's colored except that green, and I'm going to have to find that green. That's in my collection of Langos, which aren't sitting right here next to me like they usually are. And then I want to do this last bit with you is this Wheel of Fortune piece. These are super easy with gel sticks. And I'm thinking, use antique linen. Again, I'm not being super careful, but I am. And now you always want to make sure, especially with a lighter color, that you've got it cleaned up enough. Because the worst thing in the world is you're doing this and some color's coming off of your tool onto your paper and it's darker than what you're doing. I'm going to do this really rough. I'm going to make it go out of the lines. Ooh. And on this one, I might actually dampen the tool a little bit to make it spread better. If you dampen the tool a little bit, then the gel really spreads easy. Whoops, see? Color. Ooh, but I kind of like that. Don't know where that color came from, but I kind of like it, especially outside like this. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Get it wet again. Oh, it must be something that's on the tool that comes off with the water. Yeah, let's make this. You know, could we do it? Do I have the time and patience to do it all the way up here? I think I do. Get it a little damp. Yeah, that makes whatever is red or brown on there come off, and that makes it look even more dingy. I like it. I like it a lot. It's kind of cool. Whoops. Oh, my life is a circus. Doesn't matter. We'll add more colors. This is brushed corduroy. Let's add that. And let's add a bit of this. What is this? Tea dye. Yes, this is a good one. You're like, oh my God, what are you doing? Well, when you screw up, you try to make things intentional, right? I'm going to dampen my tool so it'll blend really nicely. We're going to make this look intentional. That's what we're going to do. Make it look like we meant for it to be. Vented and rusty and dirty and... Yep. That's what you got to do. Act like you meant it. Nobody'll know. See, this one's already starting to dry, so I'm having to use water to really get it out. King Art gel sticks would stay moist Hear that banging? My dryer just went off for a second. Let's get that a little bit damper. Yeah, we want it to blend out. You also, I wonder what would happen like if you got the page damp. Like if the page was damp and then you put, you know, would that make it spread easier? Where's that light color? Tried marigold, was that it? Nope, that was the orange. Antique linen. Loving this. Oh yeah, it smooths even better than on wet paper. You can see some colors smooth better than others. I'm saying smooth, I mean blend. Oh, that looks lovely. Yeah, get some of that orange in there. What do you think? You liking this? Looks kind of antiqued wood, doesn't it? Let's make this wet. And then let's do our marigold. Not marigold, linen. We don't want marigold. We just keep doing mint on accident. Brush corduroy, I just love. Tea dye is always good. All right, let's see what happens. I hope that you guys are experimenting with your coloring. You can't ruin anything. People always say, oh, I ruined it. I've got stuff that is so ugly, but I know if I just keep working at it, it'll get better. I'll go back to it. Some things I can't let go until they do look better, and some things I need to come back to because I'm a little out of sorts with it. This page I'm really liking. And it all came from a mistake. See what I'm saying, Vern? Tea dye. Tea dye. And then maybe some more, not marigold. Keep trying to grab that antique linen. All right, we're almost done. I'm glad you're here tonight. I missed you. I missed you guys so much while I was sick. I just didn't even feel well enough to sit up, so I couldn't even color in silence. So I basically took up I colored a little bit and then took up reading again, because like I said in my former video, I forgot I could read. So I've been reading a lot, and I have a lot to tell you about that. Oh my gosh, this looks really cool. It looks like weathered wood, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. And later, when I flip to this, I'm going to be like, woo, I like that. Yeah, that was cool. I want to use that for more backgrounds to make weathered looking wood. You know, that marmalade thing needs to go. But that and it's almost dry. That looks really good. And see, it doesn't go through at all. So I'm going to have to remember this because that looks so much like wood. Take a peek. Yeah. Much better way and easier way to do wood. Just make it all go in the same direction so you have grain. That seemed to be, I like this side the best. That seems to be what the most important thing was to do grain. So whether it works with this page or not, I've discovered something new that I'm going to be using in other pages for the sides of boats, for fences, for just make wood backgrounds. I love it. Absolutely love it. Sweet. And that is a whip done. How about that? So we're now done with Wheel of Fortune. The only other one I want to do in here, I love this one. It's still my favorite. It's that kind of graphic novel style. I need to finish up this weird one. And I haven't decided how. I think I need to add some definition back into it. And I'll do that with some Lango gel pens. And then I'm going to go over some stuff. Yeah, so it's at a very ugly stage right now, but it will get better. So we'll work on that another day because I really want, although this is almost dry, I want to leave this open to dry all the way. All right. Let's see what else we can do while you're here. I've got so many things to show you. So I got completely distracted starting on this. I just wanted to see, like, what do you guys think? Is that how you do Vitraux? Do you just do patches of colors, like as if they were stained glass? I don't know. Here's an example of something I did that was sparkly, though. I just put the teeth sparkly, and let me see. This is so big. And then I did the eyes of the snake and the teeth sparkly. That's kind of fun, huh? Yeah. That's a hoo-hoo sparkle. Yeah, so is that kind of typical? I don't know. It doesn't look quite right, but let me know if this is how you do it. How do you color Vitraux? And I'm just going to keep working on this a little bit. I do have pages underneath it. Now, I was wrong. This slick paper, the alcohol markers do not blend on top of it. They soak in pretty fast. And so the trick is to not get it patchy looking because it is soaking in so fast. But the Ohuhu gel marker, who is one of, where is it? This one here, the glitter markers, wow, they stayed on top of the surface. So probably, you know, other kinds of markers, gel markers would work too, but I'm still going to keep on working in it with alcohol markers as well. I would like to try water-based markers because these, like I said, these alcohol markers are a little splotchy because they're soaking in so much. They're not mixing on top. Goes figure. Felt like perfect marker paper, but I don't think it is. But I'm going to try all kinds of mediums on this and see what I like best. It may be that there's something else I like best, just plain old markers. Who knows? I wonder about super tips, Crayola super tips. They might work good. Anyway, give me some hints because I'm really excited about this. And I wanted to show you, because I think we might be wrapping this up. Let me see if I could do this without, nope, I can't do it without tipping. Hold on. Well, I'm just going to bring the camera to you since I'm having such a hard time with my camera tonight. I just moved some things and that made it not work out quite so well tonight. I will move things back to where they're used to. Look at that though. I wanted to show you, let me get it under the light. I wanted to show you how that wood grain turned out with the Tim Holtz gel crayons. Didn't that turn out well? And I really like the way the lion turned out too. I am gonna definitely remember this combo. It could be any combo of browns really, or grays, or anything you wanted to do. If you wanted weathered wood or something. I absolutely love that. That turned out really well. Yeah. So thank you for being here in my cabin tonight. It was so nice to see you and so great to have you here. I'm going to end it with that because this has been a long video. We've had a lot of fun, haven't we? Looking around, I think I've hit everything I wanted to hit, and look how dark it is. I think it's like, I'm guessing, oh, I'm looking right now at my stove, 11. It's 11:11 p.m. Go figure, 11:11. That must be significant for something. 11:11. And Jack is over there. He's hearing me, so he's like, it's time to get up. We're going to go outside, go potty, and then we're going to go to bed. So thank you all for being here tonight. I really, really love it when you come by. And I love you. I'll see you in the next one.